Welcome back to Dying the Dungeon Origins. I still believe that any run here is winnable, so we will start right now and walk through the whole run, start to finish. So what we will do first is we will let the fly hit us 1. And this will guarantee that we get a discard right away. So discard 1 die reward. We will get rid of that 1 block. Thank you. Generally, I am a big fan of keeping as much of your health as you can, because you don't want to get in a situation where you just start losing health left and right, willy-nilly. But in other cases, I'm a fan of, let's see, take 1 more hit here. Getting my deck, there, that'll bring us up just high enough to keep living. Getting my deck managed down so I can actually draw the dice that I need. So we got our basic start right here. 2 attack, 1 block, 1 boost, 1 heal. This will keep us alive, keep the damage going out. For instance, we will have 4 damage coming into us. Let's go ahead and let's start with him. His damage can go up, the ant's damage can go up. He can hit 4 damage at once, so there's 3 right there. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. So let's save the 2 here, and we'll have 3 defense, which is decent. We'll still take a damage, but at this point, because we don't really need to discard anymore, we will actually try to get our health back up as soon as we can. That is unfortunate. So 3 damage coming in again. We're getting ourselves a little bit low. That's okay, because we're just going to take that. We're going to get 4 more health, and we're doing okay. So unfortunately, we did not get full heal. So ideally, we would have had the gain 3 max HP. We didn't get that. So instead, let's see what else we have. We have a glass prism dice. We have a new basic boost die. The basic boost die is actually better than the one that you start with, because this one can roll all manner of 1s. Let's actually take that one. And we'll ditch the other one later, or we'll ditch something else later. So we have the chance for 2 common relics. These are 2 uncommon relics. Our common relics is guaranteed, which is much safer. This is a 2/3 chance to get our uncommon relic, or we could go with our 2/3 chance to get a discard and get rid of one of these boosts. Let's just go with the safe option here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we'll go with makeshift trench this time. Don't want to do that this time. Reasoning is we have more dice in our hand. We don't have any hollow right now. So we play 3 of these, and then we'll start generating 3 every time, even if we play our block. So I think we'll go with that. The raincoat only activates if you don't use block dice, which, granted, a lot of times I don't use, like right now, I don't use it. Let's see, 4, 5. So we could actually just do this, not take any damage this turn, pull in our block die, and oh wow, we're doing a lot more damage this time. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. But 4, 7, and then we take 2. I think that's probably about as good of a trade-off as we will get. So take 2 damage, and then this turn we will be able to get rid of the elite fly. Okay. Let's get up to full health again. Although that does, so getting rid of our glass die does lower the amount of natural defense that we'll get. So for instance, we can't do this anymore because we'll take a damage. But that's not too bad. It just kind of slows down. There, that 3 is what we needed before. Just kind of slows down the floor a little bit. So let's go ahead. I'm curious if I upgrade this to silver, those will probably, 3s will become 4s, 2s will become 3s. Let's see that. Okay, we'll see that next turn. We'll do that boost and we'll do the attack dice. So our slightly better die that we drafted. See, that's giving us 1. So lame. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. I feel like that's probably slightly better odds than what we're used to. Anyway, that is not quite enough damage. So that's unfortunate. I think if we do this, we can probably kill him next turn. Surely we can get 7 damage, and then even if he gives us a little bit of damage because he escalates every time these infected slots spread, he'll do a little more damage. But we do have this other heal. We do have our heal die. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, so we just kill him. Our makeshift trench will help us there, and then we can move on and kill this worm. Tasty. Choose a new relic. Okay. We have Blinding Light Bulb, which is cool with Flash. We don't have Flash right now. No guarantee we get Flash. Nightmare Plasma could help us out with in conjunction with Makeshift Trench. So with Nightmare Plasma, the face value of the die will go up. So we'll leave this here. We'll leave this glass here to illustrate how this works. And that's going to be 4 damage, so let's not leave that one there. So we take our turn, we do a tiny bit of damage. This die gets a +1. So the fact that we left the die there, 1, gives us damage, or gives us defense every turn against damage, and will give us an extra value every turn as well. So that's kind of cool. And then we can just do this to try to... So kind of like an insurance policy, actually, because the longer we keep that there, the more health we'll be able to regen. There we go. There we go. So we just got through the floor. All right, grow. So grow is the counterpart to plasma. When we leave it here in our hand and don't use it, plasma gives it a +1. Then if we use it, grow will give it a +1. There's also heavy. I've not been using heavy. A lot of it is because between the dichotomy of heavy and hollow, both of those are kind of meant to help your hand out so you can play more dice onto the board. Hollow is just superior, so that's why heavy is not such a great move a lot of times. What could we do with this though? And I wonder, does Nightmare Plasma, the +1, how does that work with heavy? That could be kind of cool. I don't know if I want to experiment with that right now though. The other downside to heavy really only works well with dice that have high dice rolls. So, you know, a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? Versus you roll a 1, that's actually worse. Because it goes into, you play it and then it goes into your discard afterwards, and you don't draw it back immediately necessarily. Okay, I'm talking a lot about heavy, and I'm trying to figure out, do I want to go with a big deck today? That's kind of risky. I think I just want to go with grow. Let's just play this safe. Very nice. So I wish to be safer. Unfortunately, that doesn't work for us. I kind of want to build more of a turtley style deck to defeat the Scorpion. I think that'd be fun. But I don't have a silver block, which is what I need if I want to roll higher than 5. So don't have as many options. I don't have as many options. Common is just not as good as whatever I'd get out of here. Pretty sure. Unpolished shards or shiny stone. These are all pretty nice. We'll go with shiny stone, actually. That is common. But I think that might work better with what we're doing, where we might play 1 dice, 1 boost, and then place like both attack or attack and a block. And right now the only glass we have is this heal die, which would be helpful for keeping us alive, but I think the shiny stone will be more versatile. We'll see though. Neither of those were really bad options. But anyway, so this is 5, and then for example, we play this out here. Suddenly this becomes 6, this becomes 6. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. But I'll leave them both here so that they can start accruing some interest with the Nightmare Plasma. Yeah, very nice. And then our grow is starting to work. The Nightmare Plasma is also just working away. We are pretty safe. We are pretty safe. And then let's boost up here. Get up in his face. Probably could have done that last turn, actually, shortened up the run. There we go. We got him. All right. Do I want to discard? This boost isn't really doing me any favors. It is helping with the makeshift trench, and I probably only get like maybe one or two discard options if I'm lucky. Let's just see what we have. The flash glass terrain is, as always, very tempting. So I guess we'll do it. Now, a little trick here, we're just going to maximize what we can do with the flash property. So we're going to place this here, which will increase that by 1 because of our shiny stone. So now we've increased that. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sure. Sure. Okay. And then we can just do 9 there. There we go. Upgrade 2 to silver. Of course, we're going to do that terrain dice. We might go after the block, but I guess we'll go after the attack. Oh no, we have to get a 7. So we could get a 7. We could get a 7. But then we wouldn't be able to play this. Or we could, conversely, we could play this. Okay, what does this become? 2. 1, 2, 3. It becomes much more than 7. And then I can't get him. So we're just gonna do 7. Okay. We're just gonna do 7. Take a little bit of damage. Because we're accruing interest, as you know, and we can go back up to full health anyway, just the very next turn. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a different sort of setup, where instead of a turn 1 setup, you're going for like a weird stalling setup where you let that get more value. Okay, I'm gonna have to think back if that was correct. What did that roll, like a 2? So it was a 2 with a +2, that was 4. That should have been like 8, I think. I don't know. I don't even know. I'll have to pay closer attention to that next time. All right, we've got flash or we've got more grow. Flash is pretty good. It doesn't work so well with the shiny stone. We might just grow both of our attacks, or maybe we'll grow our block. Let's grow our block. Okay. So this will trigger shiny stone twice when we place that down. There we go, +9. And which is good because one of these is going to give us a lot of damage. Either let's do this one because it clears us off completely. This is where our flash attack would have been kind of nice, but oh well. We made our decision. Get hit a lot by that guy. This will just keep accruing interest, so not too worried about that. And then let's get some more boost going. So that's 19. And then we can aim at him. 19, or this is actually 19 also. Yeah, we'll just do that. You don't really need to worry because it's just going to keep growing. We only needed 5 anyway. And we have like automatic block also. And we have this spot here. So we didn't need to worry too much anyway. Choose a new relic. Each time you heal when at max HP, deal 1 damage, or chocolate muffin, reduce 0. Let's do this. This is going to make our turns a little longer, but we're not speedrunning. And we're just going to use this as like an advanced kind of setup. Like a stalling setup. This is weird. So rather than, I guess we could play grow. Yeah, let's just play the grow. It doesn't do any damage. But no one does any damage to anyone because the chocolate muffin somehow encourages people to not do any damage to anyone. We're gonna boost up this particular spot here. And then what's that, 5 damage incoming? That's fine. We can recover from that easily. Let's just take this guy out. And then, yeah, we'll just do that. There's just numbers going everywhere. This is fine. We're fine. Upgrade to silver. If I were to get rid of something, I don't actually know what it would be. We have something that's weirdly working at the moment, and we have a very large hand, but we're pretty safe. So this will give us a choice between 3 relics. This will give us +5 max HP, which is pretty good. But our odds are very low because of that. This dice, so you can compare. This is the second one we picked up. This is our starter. And the second one we picked up is just objectively better. Marginally, but objectively better. Thank you. All right, Munchable Dopamine will increase our max HP. Forge Hammer could make heavy kind of interesting. But I didn't pick up heavy, so we probably won't do that. We'll probably just go with Munchable Dopamine. Just getting a little more max HP as we go. All right, let's boost this spot here. Let's see if we can roll that into a 4, and we'll let these start going. There we go. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. Let's let that keep going. Well, that's our grow dice, so it doesn't really matter. He's gonna do some damage to us first. And then, oh, yeah, that's right. So the order of operations, Makeshift Trench actually fires first. That's pretty good. That's really good. So we'll do this. We'll put this guy back out here. We're going to have this much defense. So we are going to trigger, trigger Makeshift Trench. He tries to attack the Makeshift Trench. We kill this guy before he can attack us. Pretty good setup. And then, yeah, 14, and then let's just go max HP, and then so we can get our Munchable Dopamine increase. Okay, that being silver does not bother me. What we could do is put one of these guys up to gold. We could put this one up to gold, which I don't normally do. But we could do this weird setup where we're using our boost and our shiny stone like in a targeted manner. And I don't have any hollow. I'm not going to go for epic relics because these two don't even roll high enough. So we're going to put this one down there. This will roll, pretty high numbers. It has a chance to roll 3. And this one will roll probably the next highest numbers. Yeah. So we'll put you there. Yeah, we'll just do boost. We're going to boost through this guy. Wow, that failed so hard. Okay, thank you for Primordial Fear Curse. Now, we're not going to worry too much about Primordial Fear. And we're just going to place that there, place that there. That's going to be incredibly boosted. But actually, I'm just going to, yeah. Okay, we're just going to cover up the infected spot. That's all we're doing to keep him from spreading because our chocolate muffin is negating all the damage anyway. So that guy boosts himself. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I do have too many dice. That is something that is happening right now. I'm gonna boost the end because our gold dice here is going to need to target that. Yes, thank you. And we're just gonna plow through these guys. And then we're gonna heal up on the last turn. That's just what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, plow through them. Put you there. Take a little bit of damage. What's that? 4? That's enough. And unmentionable dopamine will give us a little bit more. All right, upgrade gold. Let's go ahead and upgrade an attack now. Probably our grow. Yeah, we're gonna be playing that one frequently. I might get rid of the terrain die. That's good for the normal floors, but it's just gonna maybe get in the way for the boss fight. How many dice do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But theoretically, after I play this, then I have 6 dice, which is good. And how can I put this in a place that's going to be able to be targeted? I can't. Okay, I can't do that. Yeah. Okay, whatever. There we go. That's interesting. This also decreases the primordial fear damage, so that's kind of cool. And then we'll let these stay where they're at. Now I'm gonna re-roll the 3. I don't want it. Ow. Then just put 6. And then let's do this. And then let's do 20. And then that's enough for full health. Choose new relic. Any dice you draw on its turn 1 will roll the highest possible face value, or you can keep energy between turns. We'll go at the Providential Vial. Very nice. Now we've got a bit of a conundrum here, because he's going to do us 5 damage, he's going to do us 10. So we're going to have to prioritize this guy. Yeah, which we could actually do something like this, where, okay, you're the gold, you have the grow. We kill him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We take 3 damage by doing this. And then we'll just keep doing this where we play our grow on the terrain spot. And then we'll just play our heal die. And then we'll play our other die. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see what's happening. Now I can discard. I don't actually want to discard anymore. Or do I? No, I don't want to discard anymore. I'll just increase max HP. So here's what we're gonna do at the boss fight. This is what we're gonna do with the scorpion. Is we're gonna leave you. We're just not touching you. We're actually gonna leave this here as well, because if we play it, this opening is gonna move all over the place, and that's irritating. We're gonna let all these dice just gain value. We're gonna let this die. It's got grow, so maybe we'll chip away. We'll chip away at his health here. We'll also try to mitigate the attacks that's going in. And we'll let this just grow by itself, and those two will just gain interest. So we do the same thing. Let's put that there, take a little bit of damage. Okay, and then let's do kind of the same thing. Oh, because I didn't play this thing. So that kind of throws a little kink in my plan. What's that, 10 damage? So just being careful. If we stun him too early, these have not had sufficient time to grow. And if we, let's see, what is that? 6. So let's do that. That'll be 13 total. So we'll take a little more damage here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then this turn is the turn that we will strike him. Then he'll be stunned. Okay. And these have gotten pretty decent from the Nightmare Plasma. So we take this dice here, place it on the end to boost it. Yeah. And then we take this, which is 10. That's 72 damage right there. Or we could put this here for 87 damage. And this has grow, so that's okay. Yeah. The grow is kind of like a win-win right now. It's like a win-win scenario because either I play this and it gains 1 or I leave it and it gains 1. Grow is a better long-term investment though. So 27 and 9, or we could do like 38, what's that, 36? But that also changes if we place this out here. That's 66. We'll do that. Okay, now we're in a little bit of, we're gonna have to play a little bit more hardball with this guy because he's gonna boost and do us more damage. We obviously don't want that because that means our defense is going lower. So he's gonna do 10 damage to us while we boost. Let's put this here. And then that's 10 towards him. Let's put our block out there and we're safe. And then let's put that to take 1 damage just to boost up our attack against him. So there we go, that's 12. And we're fine. Yeah, see, the grow is just much better. Nightmare Plasma kind of helps. It's like helping out, but it's not really doing the thing. So it's 51 total. That's 46, 48. Yeah. And then we'll get them. It's not too bad. It's definitely not as like, we could have done this kind of exciting, like waited until this was like plus 100. That would have been really boring to watch, I bet. So we'll just kill him. Yay. Scorpion Rider dead. We did it. Bit of an alternate strategy, if you will. Just trying to show a bit of an alternate path, other things you can do with the game and still win. You don't always have to go with just 5 dice. That does make it a little more straightforward. In a way, it's a little bit balanced because we have grow. So the more you play it, the more powerful the dice becomes. But then you also have Nightmare Plasma, so the more you don't play it, the more powerful it becomes. And then you have Makeshift Trench, which is when you don't play it, it also generates block. Then we have Chocolate Muffin, which first turn is just a wash. It's just setup. And so you can do a weird stalling setup where you just leave your dice in your hand to get them a little stronger. But yeah, you can do weird stuff like that. Have fun.